What's up, guys? Farquaad's Garage here. I wanted to show you guys something here from an undisclosed seller from eBay. Gonna keep the names a little bit low-key. I actually got so excited I started digging into this. So I got my stuff all taped and stuff, my information, X, Y, and Z. I like to say huge thanks to the seller, like I said. And typical little Bible, you get your little Bible. We don't need this. I had my history with the kids before. You got your typical, yeah, there he is. Yeah, that's exactly what I remember being advertised. 49 mil. And look at that beautiful head. Exactly what we were advertised on internet. Packaged it beautifully. You got your dome head, perfect for heat dissipation. 49 millimeter piston, 40 stroke, and yeah, 75 cc's all around. 75 cc's of get around town. You don't need the rag joint because I have a 6-hole, so yeah, 6-hole, and then the 9-hole too. So I'm not going to be using a rag joint. I'm going to be adapting it to a disc brake wheel, running a rim brake, and the whole BMX freewheel. So yeah, that'll be perfect. And I'm gonna have to pick up a NGK spark plug, for instance. And I think we'll have the Bofang. That is a nice sized piston. See the piston in there. This fucking head's a nice one. It's a nice head. For a stock head, it's nice. I mean, it's nothing near as beautiful as Smolic Performance Avenger 85 head. I have that head on the Avenger right now in the garage, but taking my time, trying to admire my third ever motor from eBay. So yeah, this is your 75cc motor here that you get from eBay. It looks like a 32 or a 40 exhaust. Black to black, red to red. This shit right here, useless. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I remember seeing in the kits. And I've never been fortunate enough to get one like this style. I've always had the Punisher style skull air filter. Yeah, it's a new change of pace here. Get your little Bofang too. Awesome! Awesome! Get the little rubber gaskets there. Those are perfect on the NT. So if you have an NT car that has a little pumper on here, only difference is you get a little red pumper on here. This Bofang carb right here will automatically pop all that fuel in there for you, so there's no pumping it up in there and shit. So like that, you'll be able to run this bad boy right here on the intake. Also, keep in mind that you do get a rubber ring right there for a good seal, so no air leaks. You will have to do a little run through. We'll have to do a little run through, check the torque spec on these heads. Well, head screws and shit. But check out that cylinder head. Check out that cylinder head, dude. Oh, yeah, man. It's a nice little motor. But yeah, what else am I gonna need out of the kit? I do not need that tank. I may need it, but it's a new tank, but it's cool. It's nice to have a fresh tank. Only thing about these tanks, though, I will say from experience from building these kits, is these tanks, they're kind of not good. Not really the best style of tank, though, because with experience, knowing that they break, you're going to need a 1 gallon here. I'm only going to fill it about halfway here to work. I feel like it would be best to go maybe quarter tank of non-ethanol. Not too much, but I'm not going to throw a full tank in there because I'd like to also be able to do the break-in period properly and run my full synthetic, my 2 full synthetic, my VP. Got some VP, and then after that we'll be running some Maxima 927 in a 5-gallon pail right there. This guy right here. I have that mixed up with some 927, 32-to-1. All gas ratios are going to be started from 32-to-1 cradle to grave. So I'd like to get that out of the way. Huge thanks to my seller here on eBay, and shout out to you. We'll be doing a little bit of a little unboxing, a little walkthrough and shit. Typical Farquads garage run through, you know, get your little, yeah, I remember that a lot. Chain, clutch lever. Yeah, this is the upgraded clutch lever, I know for a fact. Yeah, I remember this. They brought this to LD80. But the, what's it called? LD80, of course I've got the Bofang one, but I've never got this style of air filter yet. So this is new to me. Not really new, but I've ran Bofangs before. There's a gas cap, all the other stuff in there. So yeah, guys. Big thanks to the seller. Yeah, we got ourselves a new motor, got ourselves a roller, and get back on the road again. Thanks.